All right, welcome everyone. I am Wooly Wool. I am a former accelerator, event organizer. I'm a lot of stuff. I'm all of the above. So I helped out with this Halloween special that you might have seen on YouTube. That Flamingo, Dennis Daly, Polar Cub, a lot of the content creators played. I helped with programming, a lot of the jump scares. Um, Yeah, so let me pull up the presentation so that we can go through it. I'll talk about how the game worked, how our planning worked, the development. There are a lot of content. If there's enough time, I could show you some of the cut content just to show that there is a lot of things that we have to do behind the scenes with development. So yeah, okay, great, cool. So hopefully you can see my screen. I just want to let you know that I can't see the chat, so yeah. One thing I wanted to do before I even began is I'm going to enable the QA section. If you have any questions, we're going to have a little QA session anyways at the end. So if you have any questions or anything, put them in there and I'll get to them eventually, hopefully. Yeah. So cool. Let me see if I can. Oh, no, they don't have the same thing like cool. Sad. Okay. So yeah. So as I brought up, I'm going to talk about like what the pitch was, how the layout was going to work. We're going to talk about like some of the planning and development that we had to do. There are some cut content. Some of them you're going to probably be really surprised about because you're like, dang. And then we're going to actually play the game and possibly the cut content. And we're going to go into the QA. All right, cool. So with our pitch and layout, what we wanted to do was we wanted to create this Halloween special where a group of content creators were gonna go through this haunted mansion that has different rooms. We were setting the vibe similar to how Doors was because we liked how the environment and the ambience was set up for that game. So we wanted something like that because we wanted everyone to be on their toes. And that was something that we were aiming for. So Polar Cub recruited several developers. So these are some of the people that worked on the game. I helped out with programming. We had Bloxer who helped out with programming and jump scares and some of the final touches. We had our hero. He helped with building the map that you will see. We had Silently who helped out with 3D and 2D art, as well as some of the building, some of which was cut, which you'll get the opportunity to see. We had Mahalo who helped out with 3D and 2D portions of the game, and then we had Mario 55 with the VFX. So we had different rooms. So I'm going to talk about some of the different rooms that were created. So this is room one. I hope you can see it. It's really dark because of the lighting. But the first room, we wanted it so that you were to go around the room and collect shapes and place them in this little. Let me see if there's like this pointer tool because yeah, there you go. So yeah, we wanted it so that you were to collect different um, shapes that were scattered around the room, and then you're going to bring them over here. And there are 9 different shapes, so hopefully you would be able to find them and place them right over here. Uh, we tried to make it so that the ambience was a bit like creepy at first, so there are like light flickers. There is like there are a few jump scares in this room. I'm not going to tell you where because that won't be fun if I tell you where it is. We wanted it so that everyone was on their toes. It was creepy, but we didn't put too many jump scares because we just wanted everyone to feel a little bit confused, wonder what is going on, what we wanted. So, yep. Then we have room two. Room two, you'll see like these different bookshelves. What we wanted was we want everyone to count up the number of books respective to each color. So we had like a blue, green, yellow, and red colored books, and you need to count how many blue books there were, how many yellow books there were, etc. for the rest of the books. And once you get that number, then you would go and input the code, which would tell you which number goes where, and that would allow you to escape. Once you finish putting that code, there is something that happens. I will not say, but it does involve you start running. We wanted to add in some sort of like beginning kind of factor into the game because we didn't want players to just like go in, finish a code, and just leave. Like that's not fun. So we did add in a few little touches to this room. We wanted it so that everyone was like on their toes at the same time. There are light flickers. We tried to keep the ambience a little low. There aren't as many jump scares in this room. I don't believe there are any in general because there is a jump scare that happens before you enter this room. So, yep. And then we go into room 3. Room 3 is a very interesting room. It did take a lot for development because we wanted it so that like um, you have like this flashlight that you are given at the beginning of the game, and what we wanted it to do was you were to point this flashlight at the wall. I don't know if you guys know what a black light is, but it's like when you put like this like little ambient light next to something, sometimes it shows like your fingerprints or like text. So we wanted to create this like blacklight room where you would put your flashlight over the walls and it'll tell you like the text. So there was a code that went with it, so, we wanted it so that, like, when you're putting your flashlight over it, it tells you, like, words and different letters, and the letters, we tried to make it so that's a lot more noticeable and not like, "Oh, it just fits at the wall." So that's what we tried to do. There are a few jump scares in this room. I had a lot of fun with this room because, like, I needed to think of ways to make it so that, like, you're gonna get spooked. We did add sound effects into the background, so, like, if you remember in Doors, you hear the "psst" sound effect. We added that to keep everyone confused, but we didn't add the part where it jumps at you or anything because we wanted to like confuse them because you would think like, oh, indoors, you hear it, you gotta look around and there's something. But this time we just wanted to confuse the player and be like, oh, there's nothing. I was tricked. So yeah, that was what room 3 is. There are, as I said, some jump scares. You might see one actually in this photo, but I'm not gonna show where. Uh, and once you get that code, it's just a word. You enter it, and then you go on to this next room. This room, I had a lot of fun programming. It was really hard to test because I was so bad at it. But what it was is it's like this chase sequence. So some object or like something is gonna come and want to chase you. So you need to run to the end. At first, I was really bad at it because like there were a lot of jumps, and I can't do a lot of jumps at once. That's just something I can't do. So I kept on dying and dying and dying. So we tried to make it a little bit simpler, which helped, but I still died a few times. But eventually we got it so that it would work. Uh, with this room, we needed it so that it's a lot more of like, how do we say this? Like it's very serious. So we added like a bunch of like red alert kind of things. So you had like the lights, they changed to the color red and they start flashing. And we wanted everyone to be like, oh, this is really serious. And then we had like this background music that we hired Beaslick for with like the chase sequence. Like we went full out with this. Like we wanted to make sure that it was very serious. Anything can happen. There are different ways that you could die. You'll see like spikes. There's, of course, the monster. There's this, like, pit kinda thing that you could fall into and die. This room, we tried to inspire it based off of, like, Doors with, like, that little chase sequence with Seek, but we didn't go full out as how it was just because of the time constraints. This game, we were given, like, 2 to 3 weeks to create this game, so we had to be on our best for trying to create this game. So we need every time and every second and every day, like, we needed it to be, something productive. It counts. Every single day counts, so that's what we tried to do with this room. Uh, yeah. And then we go into room 5. This room is really quick. You just fall into a pit. Everyone needs to go to this area. It's like at the end of the chase. You go in, you fall, you get jump scared. Here's one of the jump scares. And you go into room 6. Room 6, it's like some sort of maze. Um, you're gonna see like these little orange lights that flash. These orange lights are meant to guide you because it's really dark in the room and it's very hard to see where to go. And we thought, yeah, that's not gonna work. So we needed to add in this like little path, and it shows up every like 30 seconds. It'll just flash, you see it, and it goes away. And essentially, you just want to try to get to the bottom of the maze. There's like 3 different layers, and once you get to the bottom, we have the sacrifice room. Unfortunately, for our test today, I couldn't get like the sacrifice to work because it did take a lot of moving parts for it to get it to work. So unfortunately, you're not going to be able to sacrifice anyone. You're just going to leave. Uh, but with this room, what you're supposed to do was you're going to choose who you wanted to sacrifice through voting. And once you did, they would get burned and die. That was the end. And after that, you go and you leave the mansion. So yeah, that's what our game was all about. We had to create this, like I said, in like 3 weeks. There was a lot of planning that went behind it. Of course, we needed to decide how we wanted the rooms to work. We created different layouts. We made it so that originally what we wanted to do with it, and unfortunately this was cut, we wanted it so that there were like different spirits in each room, but so that there's like some sort of story. But due to the time constraints and the amount of resources we had for creating this game, because there's only like 8 of us in total, but many of us were really busy sometimes, and some days it was just like a slow kind of day. So unfortunately, we had to cut those kind of rooms out. As you can see, there's like some documents with like how we wanted each room to play out. This is like a little like sketch of what we wanted originally. You would go through this room, you would go through this other like blacklight room, then you would run. And like originally, we wanted it so that they would get separated, but due to the time constraints, as I brought up, we couldn't get that portion in. So we thought of the maze idea, which would just already separate them because they're going to be like, no, I want to go this way, no, I want to go this way, etc. Um, and this is like a little sketch of what the maze, like one of the layouts for the maze was. I don't think this one was used. This is just another concept that we wanted. And then we got into the development. So behind development for this game, we wanted it so that at first we wanted to gray box. So as you can see, one of the portions of the cut content was we wanted it so that at the beginning you would go trick or treating. You're gonna see an actual map of what it looked like before we did cut it out. We wanted them to go trick or treating around this house, and then you would go up this hill to this haunted house, and this haunted house would have these different rooms. So as you can see, these rooms were pretty bare. There wasn't really much lighting that was being applied just yet. We were just trying to create the layouts. Uh, our hero created the entire mansion portion, so props to him for that. Um, yeah, so this is just like some of the screenshots of what we did. I couldn't get all of them just because it was happening so fast at the same time, and autosave was not in my favor sometimes. So here you go. Let me just check the chat, make sure everything is going well, because I don't want to talk and there was something that I missed or didn't know about. Yeah. You guys can see the slides, right? Oh, you couldn't see any of the slides? Oh, so I was just talking and you just saw a black screen? Man, okay. That's annoying. Thanks, PowerPoint. I wish I saw that. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go through the screenshots of like what each room looks like. So this is our team. Look at that. This is room one. This is room two. This is what room three looks like. Room four. Maze. And the sacrifice room. And then here are some of the planning documents that we had. I'm so sorry. I did not know that PowerPoint was not showing it. You can blame um, yeah, you can blame PowerPoint. Don't blame me. This is my first time using PowerPoint for an event. I usually use Google Slides because I like Google Slides, but I thought this was cooler. So I'll keep that noted for next time. Um, yeah, so this is what our planning was. This is what the development was. I don't know if you guys usually see this behind the scenes, but we developers tend to not recast, gray box everything. And what they would do is they would just like want to put boxes of what everything is supposed to be. So like this was one of the cut content that you can see right here. These were different little houses to the left, and then to the right you have this mansion. And then you have like these rooms. This is like the development for them. So yeah, that's like some of the stuff. Awesome. Alrighty. So now the cut content. Some of the stuff you're gonna be like, they really cut that? Dang. Uh, a lot of developers tend to do cut content just because of time constraints, or they just saw no fit for this. For us, it was mostly because of time constraints, and we couldn't really implement a story to the game, so we didn't really want to just like add it in and you see it and that's it. So one of the content was this unused lobby, which is, as you saw before, this little town to the left right here. So this was what it looked like. You would be going around trick or treating, trying to collect candies, as you can see right here. So that was one of the things that we had to cut out, unfortunately, just because of time constraints, and we just didn't see really much fit. We're hoping to use it in the future, but as of right now, it's unknown of what we wanted to do with it just yet. So yeah, that's like one of the things that we had to cut. Yeah, unfortunately, it had to be just cut just because, time constraints. It's really sad. We were all sad about it, but unfortunately, that's what happens in development. You see it a lot in a lot of major games. If they data mine it, you'll hear about like, oh, this thing was cut. Oh, that's sad. Wish that was there. And one more thing that we had to cut was customization. We wanted it so that players were able to customize their look, so they would choose from an assortment of items. I helped create this. Mahalo created the UI for it. I took care of the programming side of this. What we wanted to do was we wanted it so it actually reached the catalog and fetch the latest items just based on a keyword. So that's what I did. I took care of getting that and getting it all set up and sent over to the player. So yeah, that's essentially what the game is all about. Let me just read the chat before I go on. Are you going to continue development despite Halloween? So this is a little thing that we may do in the future. We're hoping next year to get back to this game again and release it to the public. Because right now this game isn't available, and you guys are going to be the only people who actually have the opportunity to play the special. So we're hoping to go back to it and update it, make it a lot more polished, and hopefully release it so that everyone can get the opportunity to play it. So yeah, alrighty. Are y'all ready to get spooked? Because we're gonna play the game. It's going a lot faster than I expected. I'm so sorry, like I said, that I didn't notice that thing was doing that. I wish I saw that, but that's Bevy for you. So all right, cool. So let me stop sharing my screen. What I'm going to do is for those who can't play the game, I will share it. I'm gonna warn you right now, Bevy's like the worst with recording or like showing this kind of stuff. So yeah, let me get the link of the game. Is there a message outage? Oh no. Really? Oh. Okay, let me see. 1 second. Man, Roblox is not in my favor today. Give me 1 second. If that's the case, then what I will do is I'll just screen share it from Studio. And hopefully it just works. Let me look. Yep, you're right. There is a message outage. Okay, 1 second. We're gonna do something. Okay. Well, Studio is working. That's good. So what I will do then, unfortunately, what I'm gonna do if Roblox isn't working, like is the Roblox player working? Let me see. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, no, Roblox is down. Okay. So what I'm gonna do then is I have Studio here. Let me send the link. Let's see if you guys can play it. If not, I have it open on Studio and I can just screen share of me playing it. For some reason, it's not working for me. I don't know why. I'm cursed. Let me know if you can get into that. Worked? Okay, that's cool. That's annoying for me. I don't know why it's not working for me. Give me 1 second. No, come on, Roblox, please let me in. Yeah, I'm keep on getting an error code. Let me see if Roblox player. Oh no, I did not want Roblox video. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, I was able to join it on my alt account. So give me 1 second. I will screen share this for you all. Do you see it? It's flashing. I don't know if that's a good thing. Is it white screen? Man. Okay. 1 second. Dice a seizure. Yeah. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do then. I think just because of Roblox being weird, I'm just gonna share it from Roblox Studio, and hopefully that does not give anyone seizures. Because this is weird. It's really funny too, because last year I wanted to do an event on like near Halloween, and then Roblox had the major outage that we don't speak of, but it happened, and I had to push my event. So this is weird. It's just doing the same thing. So 1 second. Let me share my screen from Studio. Okay, you could see it, right? It's not flashing, right? No horror, right? Yay. Okay, you can hear the sound, right? You can hear the sound? No? No. Okay, 1 second. One second. I'm gonna share my entire screen because I think that's what causes the sound. Okay. Can you hear the sound now? No? Ah, boo. Okay. Man, why is it not working? Give me 1 second. No, Roblox, please. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try something else. We're gonna make this work. I want you to hear the audio and I want you to jump. So 1 second. Um, Let me share my screen again. Can you hear the audio now? No? 1 second. Can you hear the audio now? Ah. Yeah, I could not doing that. Actually, let me try something. We can hear your microphone, but not the game. How do we make it? Oh, you can hear? I've been trying to share it. No? Okay, 1 second. Nope, we can't do that. Okay. I don't know. 1 second. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna share my entire screen again. Roblox, please, just please. um, um, settings. This is just weird. Well, I don't. I did try to share the Roblox window, but the thing is, whenever I do it, it just flashes like in a seizure way. So unfortunately, I don't know. So I'll just show you the game. Um, I don't know. I need to see what's up because this is driving me crazy. 1 second. Unfortunately, I can't just let anyone share it. So yeah, I don't know. Let me try something. Can you hear it now? Uh 1 second. We're gonna make this work. I promise. Try the microphone away. Now? You can hear it? Good. Awesome. Okay. Thank God. Alrighty. So this game is really simple. You guys can hear it. Please say yes. Yeah? No? Can you hear it now? I'm gonna look back, but like, can you hear it right now? Please. Yes. Okay. Only spacing the keys. What? Roblox. I wait. Can you hear the game? I don't know why it's doing this to me. That's annoying. Yes? And then no. Okay. Is the game being picked up? Yeah, it shows it is. That's the thing. That's what's confusing me most. The kids scream. Yeah. Like when I share my screen, like when I do share screen and I press it, it doesn't show the option of sharing the audio. It just says, "Do you want to share your screen? Which one?" So that's what I'm really confused about. But can you hear the audio? Like, do you hear the kids screaming and the light flickers? No? Now? Okay, I'm gonna go into the window and you tell me. Yeah, is it fine if you guys are fine if you just don't hear it? You'll just see the jump scares and you'll jump. Please. Please. Okay, we're just gonna go in. Alrighty. So with this room, you just need to collect all the shapes. I see some of you guys already have started collecting all the shapes. So we just need to go around. There's gonna be drawers. Oh God, okay, yeah. So you just need to go around. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we'll just need to go around and find the shapes. So there's that. We just need to find one more. Oh, all right, that's fine. So we're gonna go to the next room. We need to wait for everyone. Cool. All right, awesome. So that for this room, what you need to do is you need to look at the books. You'll see them in like a neon color, like this blue one. Count them, and then you're gonna go over here to this and put the code. So you need to get the red book, blue book, yellow book, and green book, and that's your code. Yep. You guys are getting there. I wouldn't say it's. Oh, you're close. I wouldn't say 6 reds. You're missing a few more. Oh, you have a little too much for the reds. There you go. So far you have 8, 6, but you need the other 2. No. You're missing a few for the yellows. And you're missing a few for the greens. Oh, wait, actually, no. Green is correct. Green is correct. Nope, still not yellow. There you go. So let me type in the code. So it's going to be, whoever's doing that, please stop it. So it's going to be 8. It's going to be 8. Who's doing that? 8, 6. 8, 6. Okay, please wait. 8, 6, 4, 7. Not that. 8, 6, 4. No, please. Okay, let me just do it. Please, please, please. 8, 6. No, no. Y'all, please. Let me type it. 8, 6, 4. Man, okay, y'all need to let me know. Seriously. No. Okay. Y'all, if you want to go on, please let me just put in the 7. Please, because y'all will run. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, y'all, please let me do it. I can't do commands right now. That's not funny. Please stop it. Okay. Please let me just do it. If worst comes to worst, I'll just do this on a separate server because unfortunately people are not listening to me. There we go. Run. Yeah, so there's that. This one, like I said, you just need to find. So you just need to go around the walls, look at different stuff, try to get them. Here's your first letter, right here. Well, that's one of the letters. There's an A. Yep. Open the door. There's an S. You have a T, so you have FRTS. You're missing one letter. I hope you recognize it. Oh, cool. You did. Awesome. All right, here we go. Now, this one, you better run. Norman, come here. Oh, we're missing someone. Come here. Oh, everyone should be teleported here. No, you shouldn't be dead forever. Hmm. That's weird. Are you all there? No. Oh, there's one. Yep. All of you just come over here. Let's see if there's anything in the chat. It's going to take 45 minutes. Intense gaming keyboard sounds. Yeah, I. Oh, you do? That's weird. If you can't move, there's you. Did you make it? There's one more. Okay, we need. There's one more person, I think. Try resetting. I can't teleport everyone. Unfortunately, I don't even have the admin command stand up. Like, if you're still out there, just try resetting and then come over here. That's weird. Well, that's good. What's going on? Let me see. 1 second. Oh, I can't even see. Bad. All right. Worst comes to worst, I might just have to show it on another thing because that's really weird that it doesn't work. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what I'm noticing too. That's one thing I don't. That's why I don't really do these a lot. Well, since we're not able to really continue, I'm just going to show the rest. We're at the maze. Well, like not everyone. Okay, just reset. Come down here. Come down here. Oh, someone's down there. Can the person who's down at the maze reset? It responds you at the maze. Can you? Okay, so if you're at the maze, then can you just leave and then rejoin? There you go. Are you at the beginning? Yeah, reset, reset. Please. You're at the maze again. Okay. Then if you're at the maze, can you just leave and then just don't rejoin? I don't know why it's doing that. And then once we get down to the maze, then we can all you can rejoin. Okay, you know what? I don't know if it's gonna work out. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna switch over to studio and then show the rest. Okay, so actually, you know what? I'm gonna just do it from the beginning. It'll be really quick. I know all these. So I'll just show you how normal gameplay would be, and then from there we can just go on to the maze. It'll be really quick, hopefully, if Roblox lets me in. Please. So yeah, that's so far what the game is. I'll show you guys what the whole gameplay was going to be, and then I think we'll have enough time to show what the entire thing is. Okay. So let me collect all the shapes. I have to do that. Oh, my God, that's one thing that I always forget. Okay, it's like we're almost there. There we go. Cool. All right, let's go on to the next room. I know all these codes, so it'll be really quick. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw this jump scare. Oh, okay. Like, oh my God. All right. Well, okay, that was weird. Oh, and I don't know if you saw this one too. There you go. All right, so I put the code. Then we're gonna do the run. Man. See, I told you I'm not good at this. So we're going to do it again. No. Okay, you know what? Forget that. We're not gonna do that 100 times. I'm just gonna skip us over there because I'm not gonna do. I'm so bad at that. What's that got? Answer box. Okay, cool. I'm gonna skip this over because I am not gonna do that again because that's the worst. 1 second. Right there. Cool. Now you would go down here. There you go. Now we're at the maze. It is a bit hard to see, by the way, so hopefully I know where to go. I think it was this way. No, I'm at a dead end. Light should shine soon so I can see where to go. Oh yeah, here's Albert. Um, Oh, you made it to the end? Okay, cool. All right. Well, awesome. I guess I won't need to show them the end. So yeah, that's what the entire game is. Essentially, you just go through the maze, and then you're going to try to get to the end. And then there's the sacrifice room, but unfortunately, the sacrifice room wouldn't do it. Uh, Normally, you wouldn't see the orange path. It only shows up every 30 seconds in case you are lost, so that you're not lost forever because it's really dark. So that's what our alternative was for that. So yeah, that's our game that we created that you saw. That Flamingo, Polar Cub, Dennis, Sketch, Hayden, all the above from that crew played. Um, yeah, so let me see if there's any questions. And if you have any questions, feel free to submit them. Oh, yeah. Okay. That was taken care of. I am a former intern. I was an accelerator. Yeah. Okay, cool. Was this game a commission from Roblox or the idea was completely by so originally Danny reached out to us if we were interested in doing commission and we would help out and create this game that they wanted. So we helped out and created everything that they requested from the game designer. So yeah. Was this game scripted in Studio or using? No, we use Studio. I don't know. For some reason, whenever I try to use Roto, I am just cursed. It does not work for me. I don't know why. So we just stuck with Studio. We don't have any issues with Studio anyways, so it was perfectly fine. It took us 3 weeks to create this entire game. No, I'm no longer interning. I'm a former one. I finished back in like July, end of July. Yeah. So, are there any final lingering questions? Hopefully, you guys like the game. and got spooked a few times. I did. I always forget where everything is. So sometimes I'm like, oh. Alrighty. Well, I guess that's all the questions everyone had. I hope you all enjoyed it. One thing I wanted to remind all of you is there's this like feedback form that comes out at like 2:15. Please fill it out. It'll help me trying to improve future events. It'll get me a better understanding of what you all are looking forward to for the future. I'm so sorry. Like I said at the beginning, I did not know that Microsoft is mean and does not show the presentation. How dare Microsoft do that to us? So I will have that noted. Yeah, so I'm hoping to host more events. I don't know what the future events will look like yet. I don't usually host a lot just because I want to wait until there's something hostable. So that's why I wait. Yeah, so hopefully it gives you a good insight of how game design is and what development is like. You don't usually get to see what behind the scenes are like for like games like I don't know Bloxburg, Adopt Me, all those kind of stuff. There's a lot that goes on, and we do a lot of testing and planning and iterating. So hopefully you guys got a good insight, and it'll help you create future games. And hopefully we'll see some Halloween games next year because there weren't a lot this year, which I was kind of sad about. But oh well, things happen. Yeah. Alrighty, awesome. Thank you all so much for attending my event. Uh, please fill out that feedback form. It'll help me in the future and make me grow and do great. So yeah, awesome. Alrighty, you all.